And do you know, I'm really excited about today. Today, it's not the start of a revolution, but it's a key moment in that revolution.
But I'd really like to welcome schools from Accrington, Altrincham, Ashton, Blackburn, Bolton, Bury, Carlisle, Cheadle, Chorlton, Clitheroe, Manchester, Keswick, Lancaster, Leyland, Liverpool, Rochdale, Wigan, Oldham, Penrith, the Fylde Coast, Sale, Salford, Sheffield, Skelmersdale, St Helens, Tameside, Wallasey, Warrington, Workington and even London today to the northwest. I think the Northwest is in a great position to lead on the school-led agenda.
The people in our schools, the people working with our schools are prepared to step forward, be the first, innovate, take the risks.
You've only got to put your head inside that hall and there are 300 plus people who've given up their time to be here.
This has been about great people wanting to achieve great things. I am average. Anybody who knows me in the audience knows I'm average on a good day. But what we have at Harrop is this brilliant thing called Team Harrop, and what we do on a daily basis is all about breaking barriers.
It's about teachers and school leaders not only being committed to the learning potential of children in their school, but every school in their community.
I think collaboration in its truest sense means sharing, and I think from everything we've heard at the conference today, the message is that we're better together.
Because we don't want collaboration to be a comfort zone. Comfort zones are warm, pink and fluffy, and nothing grows there.
But there are also a whole range of opportunities. Those opportunities of being an academy or part of an academy trust, which allowed us to do things which might change the lives of our children and our students.
Because if we want to transform our agenda, it's going to take everybody, not just a few pockets of system leadership dotted around. So we're about facilitating partnerships, developing deep relationships, strengthening the collective accountability and making sure that we're practicing an inclusive model.
Because the future of system leadership doesn't revolve around one person, around a head teacher. It revolves around teams. It revolves around building capacity going forward. We talked this morning around the table about what is the biggest barrier in recruiting heads, and it's just the lack of high quality candidates, maybe the lack of candidates full stop.
Very positive. I mean, I think the mood of school leaders is such now that they're confident, that they're capable, that they're ready to take ownership of the system.
The mood, as you might expect in this part of the world, a kind of can-do part of the world, has been really upbeat.
I think school leaders are always looking at the next challenge. So they have one eye on what's coming next and one eye on the whole improvement agenda.
Teaching is bringing about a learning experience. If you can't engage the learner, then no learning will take place.
It's an interesting point you raise, actually, Fergal. It's about who we are engaging if they are disengaged. Vicky, is it more important to engage the children, to engage the staff as a head? Is it to get the parents on board? Is it the governing body? Where should the priorities lie? And don't look at me so wistfully as to why do you throw that at me. You're all going to get your chance. It's just they get a little longer to think about it than you do.
As I was driving in this morning, I was listening to an interview, and it wasn't anything at all to do with schools, but something that they were talking about really struck me. And the guy said, and I've written it down, he said, you've got to know they've got to know that you care before they care what you know.
Please thank our panel, Vicky, Sam, Paul, Charlie and Fergal.
Because the window is open and it may one day close, to accept this challenge and to take us forward to what I think will be the place we need to get to, a genuine, self-improving school-led system. So thank you very much indeed to all of you for being here, and especially thank you very much for Mike, I think, for putting on this amazing event. Thank you.
Do you know, down along some distant day, we're going to sit down with our grandchildren on our knee, and they're going to say, Grandad, how did you manage to give us a world-class education system? And do you know the answer? We did it ourselves. Thanks for listening.